They're headed to the gate for the opener. Odds on is the 2, Keep an Eye on Mike, entering the stalls. And then Creole Wonder. Who's the best at 6 furlongs? We'll shortly find out. Match race is on. Getting the jump is Creole Wonder to put a length on Keep an Eye on Mike early here at FanDuel Sportsbook and horse racing as they exit the chute and get towards the 5 furlong. Keep an Eye on Mike, Victor Santiago. Now, wants that lead and takes it from Creole Wonder and Juan Molina Jr. On that lead, Keep an Eye on Mike commencing out to a length and a half margin now. Creole Wonder, Juan Molina, content to operate. Going to turn up the pressure just a little bit on Keep an Eye on Mike, looking for 3 consecutive victories as they go around. And they're going to head to the quarter pole here in the match race opener. Keep an Eye on Mike is collared just a half length back. Creole Wonder, an extended run. They are conjoined towards the 3/16 mile pole they go. Creole Wonder on the outside, giving Keep an Eye on Mike everything that this one has. The match race is truly living up. They're dead even. It's Creole Wonder. It's Keep an Eye on Mike splashing home. Creole Wonder at 9-5, an upset-minded special in the opener. Stepping into the winner's enclosure, winner of the opener, Creole Wonder and jockey Juan Molina Jr. Owned by Everett Taylor, trained by Lori Plasters. Creole Wonder is a 5-year-old gelded son of West Ranger at a private vow the mare of Morgan Alyssa, bred in Illinois by Mike Campbell and Earl Robertson. The winning time over 6 furlongs, track sloppy to start, 1:12 and 4/5 of a second. The 1 and 4 were scratched. 560 for the 9-5 winner. In race number 2, field of 5. Happy 14th birthday to Hunter Fridley. 6 furlongs the distance, 3,200 the claiming price. Non-winners of 2 races this year go at it. Best time for the second race at 7:56 in just 22 minutes. One minute. Loading in for the second. Maximum Energy. Perfect Pirate. Dang It Cassie. Tis Approved. Outside the WW Can Do. Flag is up. Just about set. And they're off. A decent enough start on the outside stall for WW Can Do. Up in the firing line under right hand, urging is Tis Approved to show some pace, and has it. Dang It Cassie back in third, riding that inside fence. Perfect Pirate is about 5 lengths off the front-running duo, and out the back is Maximum Energy, just lagging behind by about 10 lengths. Off the speed duel, around the turn they go. Tis Approved on the inside of the wider WW Can Do. They're in lockstep together. Dang It Cassie, 4 lengths and losing a bit of ground in third. Nothing from Perfect Pirate or Maximum Energy yet. The opening quarter in a speedy 22 2/5 of a second. WW Can Do looking to go back-to-back underneath Yoro Rodriguez. It's Tis Approved, hugging that inside fence, is staggering just a bit at the 3/16. Trying to move up late as Perfect Pirate down the grandstand side, and here comes Dang It Cassie. Dang It Cassie is rolling right between, splits and goes. What a nice hand ride for Rainier Arrieta. Gonna have to deal with WW Can Do, but it's only token pressure at best. Dang It Cassie to win by just about 3/4. WW Can Do, then Tis Approved, and a photo for fourth between Maximum Energy and Perfect Pirate. At 8-1, Dang It Cassie, $18.60, $2 win mutual. And here comes Dang It Cassie back to the winner's circle. Winner of tonight's second and piloted home by Rainier Arrieta. Owned by Cassie Corvin, trained by Ben DeLong. He's a 5-year-old son of Stay Thirsty, out of the Kitten's Joy mare, Kissin' Kitten. Brought in the Bluegrass of Kentucky by Ken and Sarah Ramsey. The winning time, 1:13 2/5 of a second. All 5 ran. Happy 14th birthday, Hunter. Third race, scratch number 1, Cowboy Hippie. 3, He Has No Friends. The rider should be Yero Rodriguez. Number 5, Fast One. The rider, Rainier Arrieta. Race number 3, the Peg Legs 40th, comes up at 8:23 in 22 minutes. Approaching the gate. They've reached the starting gate for race number 3, the Peg Legs 40th. Eugene moves into stall 2. Fast One. He Has No Friends into stall 3. Strata Storm. 2 left. Shimpurana. And Bonnie Dances. Maiden claiming geldings to sprint 6 furlongs in the 3rd. Flag is up. And they're off. Eugene customarily out the back, no change tonight. It's Fast One and Rainier Arrieta to dole out the speed early. Alongside is He Has No Friends. They are right shoulder to shoulder. Way back to Bonnie Dance's 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Eugene starts to pick up rivals left and right now. Passes the debuting Shimpurana, who now backs out of it, along with Strata Storm. Speed Duel contends down the backstretch into the turn, 23 seconds flat between the inside. He Has No Friends, pressed on the outside every step of the way. Odds on. Fast One now puts a nose on the lead, but fighting back, He Has No Friends. Here comes Bonnie Dances and Roman Hernandez. Loving to see them dole out the speed up top, and Bonnie Dances threatening to run away from the front-running duo now. Eugene is back in 4th. Strata Storm, and way back to debuting Shimpurana, but on that lead throughout, flattening out Bonnie Dances, gave way just a bit. Fast One, He Has No Friends. Here comes Eugene, 0 for 22. Any one of 4. Eugene got shut off. Bonnie Dances. Eugene ducks to the inside. It's going to be just Fast One to score. Photo for second. Behind Fast One, either Bonnie Dances or Eugene in a place photo. Fast one, number 5 at 3-5. Photo for second. Eugene, number 2, and Bonnie dances to the grandstand side. He Has No Friends will be fourth. Race 3 now official. Race number 3 ran in honor of the Peg Legs 40th in the winner's circle, and stepping into that one is number 5, Fast One, and jockey Rainier Arrieta with a riding double. Owned by Scott Altamar, trained by Jimmy Watkins. Fast One is a 4-year-old gelded son of Fast Anna, out of the Unbridled Song mare, One and Done, bred in Florida by Kerry Zengi. The winning time, 1:14 1/5 of a second. Track sloppy for Fast One and Rainier Arrieta. The opening pick 3, $61. Race number 4 goes the 2-turn mile. Field of 5. The 3, Nurse Sadie, to be ridden by Elizabeth Thurman. Elizabeth Thurman on number 3 coming up in our 4th race at 8:50 in 21 minutes.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, you could turn those losing tickets into something even better. If you have your losing ticket, write your first and last name on the back of it, drop it over here by the registration drum, and we're going to have our Wheel of Misfortune coming up before race 5. So grab one of your losing tickets, first and last name on it, come on down to the drum. You'll try to spin before race 5. Don't forget, folks, if you have a losing ticket, write your first and last name on the back of it, drop it over here in the registration drum next to the winner's circle, and then before race number 5, we're going to have our Wheel of Misfortune. We've got some dinner gift certificates in there. We've got race wagers, lots of other stuff. So grab one of your losing tickets, write your first and last name on it, drop it here by the registration drum, and we'll be drawing names before race 5.
Fillies and Mares going the mile maiden specials at it. A couple that we'll save for last that are going the route for the first time, route race that is. Start with the 2, Juliazon, with Javi Diego aboard at 2-1 currently. Vast improvement going a mile for the first time in the first local race. Anything around like even money or around the morning line, going to be tough to recommend, but currently 2-1. I look for that to drop just a little bit. How about the 1, Christie Attack with Roman aboard? Caught mud going a route of ground and just kind of melted in the last start. If it's muddy tonight like it, I wrote this earlier before the rains hit this afternoon. If it's muddy tonight, you may need to call an audible. Little Omaha here, 8-1 currently is the 1, Christie Attack. And there you go. There's Christie Attack. We'll go to the outside, Queen's Mission on debut. The old maiden adage is if you don't like those with experience in a particular maiden race, looking for their first win, maiden race, and you have one that's debuting pari-mutually for the very first time, hence the word debut, and you aren't in love with any of the others with past performances, go to the first timer. So why not Queen's Mission? 5-1. Certainly a leggy looking sort. I think has a big time chance in this spot. And the others in here, number 4, Carson Reserved with Urdier Lopez. The first timer going the mile for Carson Reserved, getting a lot of play early at even money. A lot of early money. And 3, Nurse Sadie with Elizabeth Thurman. 0 for 22 maiden, 0 for 4 at the distance, but 7 finishes in those lifetime 22 efforts have been either second or third.
Once again, folks, give us your losing tickets, your first and last name on your losing ticket. Drop it here in the gold drum, and right before race 5, we're going to draw some people to spin the Wheel of Misfortune. All you have to do is write your first and last name. Make sure it's legible. Drop it here in the drum, and before race 5, we're going to pull some names to spin this little Wheel of Misfortune. Lots of stuff coming up.
Fillies and Mare at 1 mile for race number 4. It starts the 50-cent pick 4. Number 1, Christie Attack, runs for Lois McCroskey. Vance Childers, the trainer. The rider is Roman Hernandez. Juliaison for Sharon Morrigan. Burke Racing Stable, LLC, Mark Burke. John Wainwright, the trainer. The rider tonight, Javier Diego. And Elizabeth Thurman rides number 3, Nurse Sadie, for owner Dale Schmidt, trained by Robert Pompel. 4, Carson Reserve for Austin Tinsley and Diane Lemieux. Brian Lemieux, the trainer, and Urdia Lopez is up for the ride. And for Charles Ritter and Scott Becker, the debuting number 5, ridden by Victor Santiago, it's Queen's Mission. Rolling daily doubles, 50-cent trifecta, Rolling pick 3s. The 50-cent pick 4. Get to it. You have just 6 minutes. Track's still sloppy. The 20-cent pick 7 follow along started with 9-5 in race 1 with that match race. The upset-minded Creel Wonder scores at 9-5, 8-1 in the second race, and we just finished up race 3, odds on at 3-5. So 19. Checking again. 16 tickets left alive in the 20-cent jackpot pick 7. Carryover. Over $10,000 coming in. 4 minutes until race number 4. You still have a couple of moments before they load in for the 4th. Less than a minute. Christie Attack into the rail stall. There goes Nurse Sadie. Juliazon. Carson Reserve. Making her first start, Queen's Mission. First time soaking this all in for Queen's Mission. And there she goes. Going a mile, maiden specials. Kelly Mulvaney on the button, and they're off and running. Very attentive start for the debuting Queen's Mission, but none quicker around that 7 furlong peg than Juliazon. Right between inside running Christie Attack, who recaptures the lead, and debuting Queen's Mission and Victor Santiago back in third. Absolutely no pace for Carson Reserve and Nurse Sadie. They're out the back in their own private match race, 12 and 13 lengths in back of the speed. That is a quick one set by Christie Attack and Roman Hernandez. The opening quarter in 24 4/5 of a second. Juliazon and Javi Diego tracking that one's every stride. Then a break of 5 to Queen's Mission. Seems to have her wind about her with Victor aboard calling the shots, and then a break of about 8 or 9 lengths. Back to Nurse Sadie, who has one defeated. Into the turn they go, and that's Carson Reserve. The opening half in 49 and 1 for both Christie Attack and the ongoing Juliazon, who takes over the lead. But here comes Queen's Mission. Bowing out, turning tail late is Christie Attack back in third. The come from behinders are getting in closer order. Nurse Sadie is flying underneath Elizabeth Thurman and picking him up late. And one pace throughout. Carson Reserve has 10 lengths to make up. They turn for home, and coming back, Juliazon gives the what for to first-timer Queen's Mission on the debut and recaptures the lead. Grandstand side, Nurse Sadie is coming up like an express train behind Juliazon and Javi Diego, but it's Nurse Sadie. Juliazon dropping out was Queen's Mission. It's Juliazon to win it 6-5. Nurse Sadie, a very good second. Getting a lot out of this one, no doubt, will be debuting Queen's Mission. Reporting to the winner's enclosure, winner of tonight's fourth race, number 2, Juliazon, and jockey Javier Diego. Owned by Sharon Morgan and Burke Racing Stable LLC, Mark Berg, trained by John Wainwright. Juliazon is a 3-year-old daughter of Liaison. Out of Julie May by Proud Citizen, bred in Kentucky by Dr. Terry Morgan. Congratulations to the Morgans and Burke Racing Stable. The winning time, minute 41 3/5 of a second. All 5 ran in tonight's fourth. Race number 5, Scratch the 1, Mexia. We go a mile distance again. Ladies are at it, going a mile with a field of 7, minus the 1 in the 5th. Post time for that comes up in just 21 minutes.
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to FanDuel Sportsbook and Horse Racing. It's time now to play the Wheel of Misfortune. Melissa here is spinning the wheel. What's going to happen is if you hear your name called, you'll come up to the prize wheel. You'll give it a spin. It lands on a number. Whatever's in an envelope corresponding to that number, you're going to win. So this is the last call to get those tickets turned in. We want to hurry up and get this drawn up. First and last name, and make sure I can read it and it's legible, because if I can't read it, you can't win it. So just drop them in. This is the last call for those tickets. Losing ticket. Now, if you want to give us a winner that we can cash in, I won't complain, but this is for your losing tickets. This is the last chance to get those tickets in. We're going to be drawing the names at 18 minutes to post. You got 2 minutes. All right, folks, we're going to start drawing out those names. If you hear your name called, you're going to come up here to the prize wheel. You'll give it a spin, and then whatever number it lands on, you will win the contents of that envelope. I've got racing vouchers in here. I've got dining gift certificates, bunch of stuff. So Melissa's going to spin the wheel. Listen closely for your name to be called. All right, Miss Lady, ready to draw our first set of names? All right, we got one last minute entry. I did take the popcorn off here, I promise, because I know the popcorn was kind of a bust a couple weeks ago. And also in this prize wheel, or I should say in the drum, is a reserved seats for the St. Louis Derby. Something you're not going to be able to buy. You'll have a chance to win those tonight as well. This is it. Here we go. Melissa's going to give the drum a spin. We're going to see where it lands. Make sure I can read it. I always get those ones where I either can't pronounce it or can't read it, one of the two. Uh-oh. All right. We're looking for Kathy Crockett. Kathy Crockett, if you're here, come on down to the prize wheel. That's our first person to draw, I should say. Tom Werner. Tom Werner, if you're here, come on down to the prize wheel. Tiffany Bridgman, if you're here. Tiffany Bridgman. Got one more. And then, oh, the same one. Tiffany Bridgman, we're going to draw another one. Can't be drawn twice. All right. Let's see what we're doing here. Greg Sturgeon, I believe. If that's you're any of these four individuals, come on up here. We'll get you spinning the wheel. Okay, Kathy, come on up. Get the wheel. Here, we get the wheel a little closer here. Give it a complete, really, really good spin, and then whatever it lands on, you're gonna get. Here we go. Good spin. And the number, what did it land on? It landed on yellow, number 1. All right, there's number 1. Tell us what you won. It's not a gag gift, I promise. What do you got? She got the couch for the Derby. That's pretty cool. Congratulations. All right. That's not bad. All right. Tom, come on up. This is Tom Werner, ladies and gentlemen. Wheel, good spin. Like you're on the Price is Right. All right, here we go. What do we got? We already draw one. Spin it again. See? And no, I'm not stopping the wheel in my hand, although people have accused me of that on the internet. Here we go. A 7. All right, let's see what's in the number 7 envelope. What do we have? Let's see. A program pack. All right, tip sheets of programs. Congratulations. Where's our next individual? Tiffany? Tiffany Bridgman, if you're here. That's you? All right, Tiffany, you know what to do. Get a wheel, big spin, like good spin. All right. We'll see what number it's going to land on. And it looks like 4. All right, Melissa, give her the number 4 envelope. Open, tell us what you won. A trophy race. That means you'll have a race that you can sponsor and dedicate to anybody. Nikki will fill you in on that in the winner's circle next race. Hang out right here. We'll hook you up. Greg Sturgeon. Greg Sturgeon. Greg, you need to show up. If not, I'm going to pull one more as an alternate. Oh, you must be Mr. Alternate. Okay, right on. Greg Sturgeon going once. Greg Sturgeon going twice. All right, we're going to pull out our alternate. We'll hold on to Greg because he shows up. We won't deny him a spin here. Carol Becker. Where's Carol Becker? Carol Becker, if you're here, come on down to the prize wheel. Carol Becker. Somebody's running out. Are you Greg? Okay, all right, cool. Greg, give the wheel a spin. Hard as you can. All right, we're going to see what Greg's land on. And it's going to be 2. All right, open it up. Tell us what you got. What you got? All right, $10 race bet. All right, that's cool. All right. So we're going to look for Carol Becker. If you're here as an alternate, you got about 2 minutes, and we're going to close everything up at 10 till. So Carol Becker, you have till 10 minutes to post to come on and spin.
The mile distance again for race number 5. It starts the late pick 3. Fillies and mares go at it. $4,000 claiming, non-winners of 2. The 1 is a scratch. We'll start with the 2, The More I Burn. Owned by Robin Lennon, trained by James Lennon. The rider is Alvin Ortiz. David Williams and Leonard Foxworth give us number 3, Little Melita, and Elizabeth Thurman. 4, Lady of Lati, for Christine Ellis. Teddy Rondazzo Conditions, and Urdia Lopez is in the irons. Number 5, Rock the Birdhouse, runs for owner Stephen Bush, trained by Don Bentler. Rider of Rock the Birdhouse is 1, Molina. 6, Universiad, co-owned by Harry Lynch and Ron Couch, trained by Harry Lynch, ridden by Rainier Arrieta. Janet Poole's number 7, Bows and Lace, trained by Scott Becker, ridden by Victor Santiago. And the 8, Big Luck, another for Harry Lynch and Ron Couch. Harry Lynch trains. Big Luck's rider is Yero Rodriguez. Field of 7 to go a mile in the 5th. Post time 5 minutes. Two minutes till the 5th. Horses are heading to the gate. Less than a minute, they've reached the gate. The more I burn into stall 2, there goes Little Melita. Lady of Latte next with Universiad. Lady of Latte getting secured into stall 4. Bows and Lace, odds on. Outside stall to Big Luck. 7 in the gate. And they're off. Sprinting beginnings for Rock the Birdhouse and Little Molita out together. Widest of all, the two parked out. Bows and Lace and Big Luck going to be well off the inner fence that belongs to the first time trying the two-turn distance, Lady Melita, a bit headstrong on the lead. Rock the Birdhouse, a relaxed presence in second, then just a couple of lengths back to third running, The More I Burn. Outside of The More I Burn comes Bows and Lace, well parked out in the center of the course in fourth. Big Luck is fifth. Running back in sixth is Universiad as they cruise down the backstretch, and the last participant is Lady of Latte, about 18 lengths last. Off the front-running trio as they go by towards the half-mile to go mark. Rock the Birdhouse has built up a length and a half lead from a retreating Little Melita, it seems. Here comes Bows and Lace over the top of The More I Burn, who's back in third. The other one who's moving up well on the outside is Big Luck in the pink cap with right-hand urging supplied by Guerrero Rodriguez. Still way out the back, no pace for Lady of Latte. On the lead, it's Rock the Birdhouse just by ahead. Bows and Lace, even Steven, still a hard driving third is Big Luck. Underneath is The More I Burn in for a board placement. Having to do better is Little Melita. Heads down the lane here in the fifth to start the late pick 3. Bows and Lace and Victor Santiago in a tussle with Rock the Birdhouse and Juan Molina. It looks like the opening race. It's Bows and Lace. It's Rock the Birdhouse. Bows and Lace last by a head. Rock the Birdhouse second. The More I Burn third. Big Luck was fourth. Then Little Melita, Lady of Latte, and Universiad was never around. Moving into the winner's enclosure, odds-on favorite obliges in the fifth. Number 7, Bosun Lace in jockey Victor Santiago. Owned by Janet Poole, trained by Scott Becker. Bosun Lace is a 4-year-old daughter of Oxbow out of the AP Indy mare Silky Finish, bred in Kentucky by Bob Horton, Ray Horton, and Charles Middleton. The winning time over a mile, 1:41 4/5 of a second. Track condition, still listed as sloppy. Sixth race changes. Jockey on the 4, Ronan, make the jockey Joe Barrios. 7, Charlo in the upcoming 6, make the jockey Yero Rodriguez. 7th and final, scratch out the 1, Yabba Dabba Doo, and the 2, My Kirby. 1 and 2 are out at tonight's 7th and last. Jockey on number 6, Cool Ambition, Rainier Arietta. Are your prices for the 5th race. Post time for the 6th race comes up in 22 minutes. They're heading to the starting gate. Field behind the starting stalls now, loading in for the 6th. Diamond Gucci at 14-1. Ronan. Heavily backed, Totally Dovish next, 1-5. Rangoon Attack. And 10-pound apprentice, Gabriel Ramos. Pelego moves up. 3 and back. Charlo steps in the outside stall. Rangoon Attack, number 5 at 18-1. Being very patiently handled is the 5. One last momentum surge. They lock the back for Rangoon Attack. Diamonds and Boots will complete this field. Fillies and Mares. Diamonds and Boots yet to enter. Six is currently 19-1. Not quite yet all the way in. Now back out. Still waiting on Diamonds and Boots. Kelly Mulvaney, our starter, more than likely going to open the front stall. We'll try with her again. Not quite yet, and she backs out again. Looks like she's in now. Jockey Juan Molina steps back aboard. 7 in the gates. And they're off. Sluggish start for Diamond Gucci, comes from behind anyways. Charlo attentive to the early pace on the outside stall, with Diamonds and Boots trying to gather some kind of momentum. There goes your favorite, scrubbing the fence. Totally Dovish now goes from 4th or 5th to a joint leadership with Pelego. These two are deadlocked in battle. They continue down the backstretch run. It's Diamonds and Boots flanked on the outer by Charlo, who looks pretty live on the outside. Diamond Gucci's way up, forwardly placed. And then way back there, nothing from Ronan, who has 1 beaten, and that's Rangoon Attack and the Bug Boy out the back. Around the turn, it's Totally Dovish and Victor Santiago. All You Want from Pelego. Still pesky on that one's outside. Here's Charlo gathering momentum, along with Diamond Gucci produced in a muddy mess towards the inside fence. They go towards the final furlong. Totally Dovish built up a 4-length advantage from a retreating Pelego. Diamond Gucci, and here comes Ronan, who's flying down the grandstand side of the track. Here's Totally Dovish, here's Ronan late, but he's run out of time. Totally Dovish beat Ronan 2nd, Pelego stuck for 3rd, and Diamond Gucci in the filly and mare 6th. Coming up in race number 7, our last live event this work week. Scratch both the 1 Yabba Dabba Doo and the 2 My Kirby. Jockey on the 6, Rainier Arietta. That's your changes for race number 7. Coming back to the winner's circle, winner of tonight's sixth race, number 2, 1-5 favorite, Totally Dovish, and jockey Victor Santiago with a riding double. Owned by Charles Ritter, trained by Scott Becker. She's a 4-year-old gray roan daughter of Galib, out of the Leighton Heat mare, Totaled. Illinois bred by Don Martin, winning time 1:13 flat. In the sixth race, all 7 ran. Seventh and final, scratch the 1 and the 2, like we told you, and Rainier Arrieta is on the 6. Headed to the gate. Behind the gate. Come on, Dover. Moves in. As does Cool Ambition. Be Salty. Bell Bimbo. Be Salty moves in. Aggro Craig. Sacro Hoxon. Stall 8. 6 in the stalls. Flags up. 7th and final. Ready. And they're racing. A good jump into stride early for Come On Dover and Roman Hernandez in the firing line with the 8-year-old Irish-bred Aggro Craig. Aggro Craig and Sacra Hoxon out right together. Still back in third is Come On Dover to join the front-running threesome now. And then back we have Be Salty running fourth, just 3.5 off the leadership. Outside of that one is Bell Bimbo, looking very, very logical. And last horse into the first corner and only corner, way, way back there, and nothing yet from Cool Ambition, who has to get going and go now. It's Come On Dover and Sacra Hoxon out together, but here comes Bell Bimbo and Victor Balin, 3 deep, having to go the married man route. Back tracking is Aggro Craig, not tonight, about to be passed by the rail skimming Cool Ambition, who gains. Out of it is Be Salty on the crown of the course. They head down the lane in the closing race this week. Come On Dover trying to take him gate to wire. Looks positive, but here comes Cool Ambition, who's gaining with every stride, but they're not going to catch Come On Dover tonight. Come On Dover wins by about 3.5. Bell Bimbo just outnodded Cool Ambition, then way back to Sacra Hoxon. So with the 3 winning in our final race, we will have a pick 7 jackpot carryover to Tuesday's card. 3, 7, 6, and 8. The 3, 5 to 1. 7, 5 to 1. 6 was 6 to 1. And your favorite finished 4th. We're now official with race number 7 prices. We thank you again for your attendance this Saturday night. As always, hope you come back and see us again real soon next week. 1 o'clock Tuesday, 7:30 Friday night, 7:30 Saturday night. Into the winner's circle steps the winner of tonight's 7th and last, number 3, Come On Dover, and jockey Roman Hernandez. Owned by Eric Castro Aragon, trained by Isidro Casto, 6-year-old gelded son of Oxbow. Out of Dixie Unioness, by Dixie Union, bred in Kentucky by Ashview Farm and Colts Neck Stables. The winning time, 1:12 and 2/5 of a second. The 1 and 2 were scratched in the 7th and last. 10-cent superfecta for our closeout race, $17.71. The late daily double on $1, $6.80. The late pick 3, just $5.05. Pick 7 carryover, getting interesting, $13,697 for Tuesday afternoon. Have a great rest of your weekend. Be safe.